Okay, didn't plan on making a second video tonight, but Giannis and Wemby just got out of a Godzilla versus Kong matchup, so I felt like this needs to be addressed. So here's my just like instant reactions on this game. Before we get into the game itself, quick reminders: give this a like and subscribe. I think we're at 4.14 thousand subscribers on YouTube, and TikTok's at 9,300. Help us get to 10,000. What else? Lakers videos dropping tomorrow morning with Aaron, one of my co-hosts, and then lastly, I'm a sports reporter covering the Hornets. So if you have any Hornets questions, kind of just direct them my way, and I can give you some insight on that. But let's get to this game because this was, like I said, Godzilla versus Kong. This is like two Celestials in Marvel, where you rarely see two unicorns like this going at it. Bucks win 125, 121. Giannis has 44, 14, and 7. 19 of 28 from the field. He goes 2 of 3 from 3, and he hits those last two in the last, 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. Dame gives you 25, 10, and 4. 1 of 6 from three-pointer. Wemby has 27, 9, and 5 blocks. Vassell has 34, 6, and 4. So the stars came out for tonight. Let's just get into this. All right. Like I said, this is all off the top. This was the first time in my NBA watching career that Damian Lillard was an afterthought on the basketball court. The fourth quarter, if you're a basketball fan, was like basketball nirvana. I died, I went to basketball heaven, I came back, and the game just kept getting better and better. Fourth quarter, if you don't understand how crazy this game was, we can talk about it now. Wemby enters the game with 3:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. Here's the plays that happened after that. Devin Vassell dunk, Giannis and one. Wemby free throws, Giannis three-pointer. Wemby turnover, Giannis three-pointer. Wemby block into a Wemby three-pointer to tie the game at 121. Giannis responds right back with a and one dunk. Wemby then blocks Giannis, and Trey Jones misses a wide open corner three to tie the game, and that was it. The Bucks pulled this one out. I don't know where to start. I mean, Wemby does a Euro step in the first quarter, I believe. He does a Euro step from the 3-point line into a self alley oop off the glass. He then later on in the game, I think in the second half, he gets a steal, starts the fast break, does an around the world wraparound to elude Damian Lillard, and then throws it down in a poster dunk on Brook Lopez. And when he threw it down, I was like, that was a poster. It looked like he got no lift on it, but it doesn't matter because his wingspan is however long it is. Um, this is it reminds me of seeing Kristaps Porzingis come in the league and as a rookie, him pulling up from 30 and the crowd, MSG, the Garden was going crazy saying we've never seen something like this. And it's the same thing with Wemby, but Wemby is playing up to his competition. He's facing Jokic and he's going at him. He's facing Giannis and going at him. We all remember the Kevin Durant Suns game where Wembenyama handily beats them. I think he puts up what, like 38 and 10 or some crazy stat line. This guy's up next, and it might not even be next. He might be here right now. And I want to kind of focus on the Spurs too. There were a lot of times where they missed him, and I didn't really get what Spurs fans were kind of complaining about, where they're like, give Wemby the ball, give Wemby the ball. I'm like, his usage rate is pretty good already, right? But there's some plays in that game where I'm looking and I'm saying, whoa, this is just throw the ball near the rim, and Wemby's gonna go get it. Focusing on the Spurs a little bit more though, Devin Vassell is a great piece to have on a Spurs team with Wembenyama, but they still need that point guard. Still need a floor general, and it seemed like at the end of the game, it was Devin Vassell ISO or Wembenyama, can we get you on a P&R switch and you have a mismatch and can you go to work? And that will work now, but that won't work and be sustainable later on in the future. Um, then on the Bucks side, Giannis was inviting. He welcomed this matchup. He welcomed this I guess this challenge from Wembenyama where he's saying, "Oh, this is the next guy in the league. That's great, but I'm currently a top 3 player in the NBA, and everyone's gonna know about it." It was crazy watching the end of the game. The Spurs were up 3 points when Wemby checked in, like I said, with 3:59 left in the fourth quarter. It was 112 to 115. The Spurs were leading, and Giannis goes right at Wemby's chest and one. They give him space. Giannis right in Wemby's face, 3-pointer. Damian Lillard finds Giannis again when the defense collapses on Dame. Giannis catches it, as Stephen A would say. He had time to call his mother. He had time to check his bank account. He had time to do whatever. They still didn't close out because Brook Lopez was at the top of the three, and they said, you know what, we'll live with Giannis shooting it over Brook. He made him pay again. Um, this is one of the best games I've seen of this season, which is crazy to say because it seems like every single week I'm saying the same thing because the NBA has been amazing this year. But Wembenyama, there's a quote that I want to find here in my phone because it rung with me. Someone said there comes a point where you have to cross the line from potential to the other side, which is productivity. And the Spurs right now are just in the potential side. And I think they have 2 to 3 more years of being able to say, well, we can keep just feeling it out and seeing what works around Wemby, but there will come a time where there will be expectations with the Spurs team. And Devin Vassell, you can take your 25 shots a game or your 20 shots a game, and shout out to you. You're an FSU former guy, right? Shout out to Devin. But there will become a time where the conversation around Wemby changes from this guy's a phenomenal talent, a phenomenal prospect who has an immeasurable ceiling to why aren't the Spurs winning more? What's going on there? So the Spurs have to tread carefully. You have someone who's this good. I've talked about this before on my TikToks and actually in the YouTube video Aaron and I just posted. I think I'll put this here or here about the Orlando Magic. I still don't know which side they go on, but we're talking about Luka and LeBron, right? When they came to the league, it's such a first world problem, but they were so good out the gate that their teams weren't able to be in the lottery again or get another top 5 pick. So you weren't able to pair those players with another star player because of how good they actually were from the beginning. The Spurs don't have that issue. Wemby's amazing, but the rest of their pieces aren't there. They're super young, meaning you have a chance to pair or get another third guy to pair with Vassell and Wemby. Spurs fans, I guess let me know how you guys feel about that. This game was insane. This is all off the top, so if I'm rambling, I'm sorry. But that'll do it for the video. Like and subscribe again. Help us get to 10K on TikTok. And a Lakers video coming out tomorrow morning talking about the Lakers, who are 2-8 in their last 10, tied for 4th worst in the NBA. And Darvin Ham, Anthony Davis, they don't seem like they're on the same page. And I kind of want to get down to the nitty gritty and see what the problem is. Aaron and I do that. Go check that video out tomorrow. But wow, Giannis versus Wemby, Celestials, Godzilla versus Kong, an NBA fan's dream. Other than that, I'll see y'all later. Peace.
It's a 16 buff in the dark.